Think of the world outside of you. What do you see in your mind's eye? What do you see? Do you see a world that is of perfect harmony? Think, brothers and sisters, anywhere, any village, any town, any country, anywhere. Can you see a world of perfect harmony out there? I don't think so. Do you though? Do you see a world of vibrant and beautiful diversity? Do you see a world out there where everybody looks the same, speaks the same, walks the same, have the same name? No. When we look out there, we see people of different color, different body types, different way of speaking, different way of even smiling and loving. We see a world outside that sometimes we don't think about it, but it is a world of vibrant and beautiful diversity. Sometimes the craziness we see out there, we have to do a little bit more introspection and think and realize it may not be as crazy as it seems. It may actually be the beauty of diversity. We're all different. If we were all copies of each other, how would we then enjoy differently from each other? And so, brothers and sisters, sometimes because of that, we all sometimes get impatient. We look out there, we see somebody is a multi-billionaire. We look over there, we see somebody's a millionaire. We look over the other place, we see somebody's, just relaxing. We look somewhere, and we look at elsewhere, and we see people in stress. We look somewhere, we see people without food. And then we look at ourselves. And sometimes we say, well, what about me? Why can't I have the billions? Why can't I have this? Why can't I have that? Brothers and sisters, imagine a magnificent mango tree. It's laden with fruits, with mangoes. The limbs are hanging, the bunches are hanging low, and it's loaded with lovely mangoes. Or if you prefer guava, imagine a guava tree, loaded, generously offering its bounty. And then think of this. Look closely at that tree. Are all the mangoes the same size? Are all the guavas equally ripe? No. You see, even on the same branch, some fruits are full and golden, ready to be plucked, but not all are ready to be plucked. Even on the same branch, as I said, some fruits are full, golden, and ready to be plucked, while others are still small and green, patiently waiting for their moment in the sun. Some might be what we used to say in Guyana, sunburn. They look ripe, but they're not ready as yet. The ripe and the green, the mature and the young, both coexist on the same tree, on the same bunch, drawing nourishment from the same roots. Look at your rose bush, the rose plant. Some are fully blossomed, some are yet to be opened, all drawing nutrients from the same roots. This is nature's profound lesson to you and me. It's a constant, gentle reminder that another person's success does not mean our failure. Another person's success does not mean you have failed. Our time to ripen, our moment to blossom will come. To see another person's fruit does not mean you have failed. or that they are inherently better. What is destined to be your fruits will be yours only. When it's your time to ripen with the sweetness of life, your time will be your time. Brothers and sisters, the sacred scriptures that we all have, they have echoed these types of sentiments for years and years. My Hindu scriptures, the Vedas, have echoed this timeless wisdom for millennia. And they teach us the virtue of patience, the power of right timing. In the Manusmriti, there is a beautiful verse. The first word of that verse is patience. Patience. He or she who is a true bhakt, a true devotee and worshipper, will know and live patience. Brothers and sisters, in the epic Mahabharata, we find a profound wisdom. This is Kala Pachati Bhutani, Kala Samharate Prajaha, Kala Supteshu Jagarati, Kalo hi Durati Krama. Time ripens all beings, and time annihilates everything as well. There is a time to be awake and a time to be asleep. Don't mix them up. Time is insurmountable. And just like the mango needs time to mature on the branch, so we too, so do you, so too do our efforts and aspirations require the passage of time to come to fruition. Oh, my fellow worshippers and devotees, we live in a world that often encourages us to compare each other, right? What I have, what he has, what I do, what my title is, what that person, the world we live in encourages, I am better or he is better or she. We have this comparison going on all the time. We can't stop it. The advertisements always try to teach us that something that we don't have is better for us. We take money we don't have to buy something we will never need because we are comparing with others. So we live in a world that encourages comparison. We scroll through, don't we? We scroll through highlight reels and TikTok shows. We scroll, we look at them all day. As soon as we get a moment, chance on the phone, TikTok, Facebook reel, Instagram. Let's see what others are doing. Let's see what the influencers are saying. We scroll through these highlight reels of other people's lives. And sometimes, in fact, many times, we feel a pang, a sense of inadequacy. I am not like them. I wish I could be them. But brothers and sisters, this is a poison that we feed ourselves. The scriptures warn us against the destructive nature of envy. When we are envious, we're destroying ourselves. Our scriptures say, brothers and sisters, when we are envious, we are essentially questioning the divine timing of our own lives. When we are envious of others, we are questioning God's timing of our own lives. My fellow worshippers and devotees, the Bhagavad Gita, a cornerstone of Hindu philosophy, offers us a powerful antidote to this poison that is called envy. And in that resides the principle of karma, What you sow, you have to reap it. The influencer who I might be following is not going to pick up even an iota of my karma. His or her karma is his or her own. Their time to ripen is not my time. Their time for magnificent blessing is not my time. God's clock does not operate on anybody else's timepiece. And so, brothers and sisters, karamane vadhikaraste ma paleshu kadachana. Listen to this. Ma karma phala hetur bhurma te sangostva karmani. You and I, we must do all the duties we have to do. But don't do it for the sake of reward. Do good because you can. Be good because you can, not because somebody is going to give you a reward. I'm not talking about jobs and working for salary. I'm talking about the inherent you and me, these godly creations that have the blessing of God to be good and do good. Our role, brothers and sisters, is to act, to work righteously, to strive, and to put our efforts in this journey called life with dedication, with sincerity. The timing and the nature of the results are not entirely in our hands, but the seeds that we sow are absolutely in our hands. Brothers and sisters, let me say that again. The seeds, our actions, our choices we make are totally ours, are in our hands. But the timing and the nature of the results, they are not entirely in our hands. And just as a gardener tends the tree, you and I, we plant a little flower plant, we plant this, we plant that. And we look after them, we pull out the weeds, we tie a little stick to tie them together sometime to grow straight and tall and good. Just as us as gardeners, when we tend to our plants, providing water, providing care, just like that, brothers and sisters, the tree, with the care that you give, is going to blossom, wouldn't it? Just like that, brothers and sisters, you, yes, you and I, the ultimate blossoming of our real inner self is a divine play of various factors, including time, but more than anything else, including our own choice of action. Are we going to leave? Are you going to plant a little nice little rose plant or plant some, we used to call it genda, right? Are we going to plant some jump and kiss? Are we going to plant some other plants, brothers and sisters, and just leave the weeds to grow and take them over? Then are you going to have the flowers you wanted? So too, in our lives, are we going to let the weeds of envy and jealousy and hatred and comparison squeeze the righteousness out of us? So think of it this way, brothers and sisters. You and I, each of us, is on our own unique journey, our own unique timeline. You have 10 roses in a bunch of roses. One does not look at the other and say, you're more pretty than I am. It blooms because it can. The sun, it shines for all. Oxygen doesn't make itself more available for me over you or you over me. It is equally available to all. So, brothers and sisters, my fellow worshipers and devotees, when you see a friend who is successful, celebrate with them, celebrate for them. Their ripening has happened now. And remember, their ripening does not diminish the potential of your own fruit. Their season of harvest does not mean your own has passed. It simply means their time has come, and so too will yours. Trust our process. Trust our Almighty. Trust more than all of that in your own efforts, in your own choices, and trust in the wisdom of time. Well, an ancient sage said this thousands of years ago. He said, Yatha dhenu sahasareshu vatso vindati mataram tatha purva kritam karma karata manu gachati. You know what he says here? He says, if you have 1,000 heads of cattle in a field, a calf will find its own mother among 1,000 others. So too, the karma of our actions, the results of our actions will find its doer. Your efforts, your actions, your choice is yours, and it will find its way back to you in time. And so, brothers and sisters, I urge all of us today, let go of the burden of comparison. We live in a world where we always want to be somebody else other than who God designated us to be. Let go of the anxiety of an uncertain future. Look at the mango tree that we shared the story of earlier and remember its lesson. Nurture your own growth. Focus on your own duties. Be patient, but be persistent. Have unwavering faith that your time to ripen will come. Your fruit, your success, your moment of glorious blossoming is yours. No one can take it away. And when it arrives, it will be all the sweeter because of the patience and perseverance will yield its sweetness when your time becomes your time. And so, brothers and sisters, in closing, I want to tell you, I want to urge us all, remind myself as well, let go of the heavy burden of comparison. Detach from the poison of envy and instead turn your focus inwards. Nurture your growth. Just as a tree draws diligently from the soil and the sun, not merely waiting, but actively preparing for its season of bloom. This, in essence, brothers and sisters, is karma yoga. To work with devotion, to build your strength, to sharpen your skills, to grow in wisdom and spirit. It is not about waiting idly for fate to find you. It is about preparing yourselves to meet the results of your own karma when that time comes. So have unwavering faith. Your fruit, your success, your moment of glorious blossoming is coming. It is on its way, my fellow worshiper and devotee. The question is not if your time will come. The statement is, what will you do with it when it does come? For your season is coming. My only question for you, are you ready?
This is a presentation of the Temple of Light and the Mahadeo Foundation. For more content, visit the mahadeo.foundation website.